Yo, 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 what's up? It's J2O. You already know, man. We out here looking at charts for a new week in April. Today's the 26th. We're looking to see how the market can potentially play out from April 26th to May 1st. So it's going to be a weekly forecast analysis. So right now we're looking at cryptocurrency XRP USD. So this pair, right now I'm looking at the forward chart. As we can see, um, this pair has been consolidating over the weekend, and now it's Sunday, the new week. So the question: do I see it going up or down for this week? Let's go to the daily chart. As you can see, I see it potentially going down. I see it playing off this, you know, resistance zone, this red line as resistance. I see testing it and then dropping down and test this area. And if it breaks this area, I'll just go down. That's one setup. But sometimes the market doesn't do that. And it could end up going like this, breaking, testing, and breaking, and going to the upside. Or you can see it test this area and just drop down and test this area to go back up, like it has been doing these past couple of days this month. So for XRP USD, these are potential movements. But right now, due to the wick exhaustion, I see it probably dying out for the buy and going for a sell. So I will probably be looking for potentially sell opportunities, but it all depends on market structure and what happens this week, since every week is unpredictable due to the coronavirus. So that's being said, let's look at Bitcoin now. So let's go to the daily chart. So my daily chart is kind of a little messy because I've been analyzing it every week and stuff. So let me clear some stuff up. So, anyways, okay. As you can see, hold on. As you can see, Bitcoin been rising last week, and it looks like it's dying out potentially with the rise. Right now, we're at a potential support area, so it could continue to go up and test this area of resistance from the past. As you can see, it used to be resistance over here, and the market dropped down. Boom. So the market could go back up here and potentially drop down, or the market could potentially go up here and break and create new highs. So we'll see what happens this week, Monday, to see if it breaks this area. If it breaks this area, it could potentially go back down to this target and either back up or just back down. So we'll see what happens. It's a little early to tell because we're at a potential area of strong support. So we'll see. And now let's look at some pairs like the AUD USD. So this pair is on the uptrend last week. As we see, is my old analysis. Let's go to the daily because we trying to see what's happening for this week to come. So for AUD USD, we have an opportunity for it to finally test this area, this previous high area that was on what, April 14th. So right now, the market could potentially go up here. And when it comes here, it could break and go higher, or the market could get up to here and then start to go down. So those are potential sets up for the week. But it all depends what happens Monday, because Monday I feel like there's news events that could push the market. So we had to see what happens on Monday. But that's what I see. I see it potentially going up to here and then dropping back down, or potentially going up to here and breaking through. So now let's look at gold. So gold is an interesting pair. Lately on Mondays, gold will be rising a lot, but every week is different. Different things happen that pushes the currency pair and also pushes gold. So gold's a safe haven. Many investors are, getting into gold, Chinese investors, people all over the world. So right now, gold's been on an uptrend. So right now, gold is kind of testing this area of strong resistance on a 4-hour chart. So that being said, it could either test here and go back down to this area of support. Right now is the area of resistance, a struggling break here. So if you go down to this area of resistance, and it can like either break this trend line and go down, or it can respect this trend line and go up based off market conditions. Or gold could finally break up here, which is great, and then test here and then skyrocket up. Or gold could test here and not really go back to test the area of resistance as now support and just keep going up, 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 up. So there's different setups that could happen with gold. So we gotta see what happens when gold tests this area. If it breaks it, if not, you already know it's going to drop down to here. It's drop down to what, 1665. If it doesn't break this area of 1735. So that's what I see right now for gold for this week, at least the beginning of this week. And now look at the British pound against the US dollar. Let's look at the daily chart. So as you can see, the last few days, last week, this pair was on a little slight rise, but overall it's still a down trend. So I will be kind of looking for sell opportunities. So I will look to see some more drops for this week, potentially to get down to the 1.184 area. That is a potential, but nothing's promised in the market. Because it's been consolidating the last few days last week. So two things can happen. It can either consolidate and finally break to the upside, or it could consolidate and finally break to the downside. So right now it's like a weird area. So we won't see what happens Monday if it decides to like break down, continue downtrend, or finally come up and test this strong area of resistance before it goes back down. So the setups we have right now is it could break up on Monday and go here and test this area and come back down, or the market could just finally just tank and continue the downtrend. So just gotta pay attention to see what happens. So let's now look at GBP JPY. So this pair moves a lot. Uh, right now, this pair is kind of consolidating based off Friday and Thursday of last week. So right now, it's in the downtrend. So you can potentially see it have a strong continuation to the downtrend. You can finally see it do this potential move right here. You see it probably go here, back here, and boom, 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 as a possibility. But if it breaks this area, then you can expect it to potentially go for an uptrend. Right now, I see a downtrend for the week for GBP JPY. Yeah, I see it. Potentially, it could go up to test this 133.308 area because this is an area of strong resistance. Strong resistance, this area. If it doesn't go up there, you already know it's going down and it's probably going to continue to go down. So that's that. Now let's get to the last pair to analyze. Actually, we went through them all. So GBP, JPY, downtrend. GBP, USD, potentially downtrend depending on what happens during Monday. Based off this, if it breaks down here, you already know it's going to be a downtrend. So if it does, so if it breaks below, if it struggles to break this like red line at the 123.754 area, then you already know it's going down for a downtrend. So, but if it does break it and Tesla goes up, then you know we have this area at the 1.24478 as an area for it to test before it comes back down. So this is what I see so far for this week for this pair. And gold, we'll see what happens Monday because gold is a pair that likes to move a lot. So it could potentially create new highs for uptrend. I know many people say gold going to 1800. I mean, that could be a possibility. If it breaks this area, then you know it's going up higher. But if it struggles to break the 1735 area right here, 0.39, then you already know we're going down. At least to test this trend line here. If it breaks this trend line, we're going down for a downtrend. So for gold, you just gotta monitor. So this concludes my weekly analysis of these currency pairs, cryptocurrency pairs as well, and gold. So based on analysis, I'll let you guys know what I think is going to happen, and we'll just see how things play out. But when it comes to the market, you always got to be able to adjust to current market conditions because things will happen, change up due to the news and other events that can happen. So this has been a crazy year. You know, everything could be, crazy in the market. So just be careful, do your due diligence, always reanalyze your analysis and you'll be successful. So if you have any questions, just hit me up on Facebook, IG, or YouTube, and you already know we out here.